First one, Kaiser Chiefs player, Aiden McCarthy. Ooh, that's Kaiser. They actually to December. Aiden McCarthy joins us now. He is part of that starting 11 in the Carling All-Star team. Behind him is another Diski player who plays out for Mamelodi Sundowns, Khumulimo Kekana. And finally, last but not least, I am going to need someone to move this chair for me because I can see. Come around. You must come around. No, come this way, but just come past the front. Ladies and gentlemen, our final Carling All-Star team player that's joining us here this morning is Kaiser Chiefs, the player, Ashley Dupree. We've got two people on the stage that are very experienced when it comes to the Carling Cup. It's Coach Jose Ribeiro as well as Ashley Dupree, who gets to do it the second time around. You're such a hustler, Ashley. I thought you were going to come up the stairs. Gentlemen, good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Coach Ribeiro, I'll start with you. Once again, we're here for the second time around. Firstly, just how does it feel for you to get the opportunity to lead the All-Star team for the second time in a row? When we look at the stats, you're the only coach in South Africa that has led the All-Star team.
Good morning, everyone. Obviously grateful to be here one more time. It's nice to still feeling the support from the people who's voting us to represent them in this game. We had a good experience 1 year ago, not only because we managed to lift that trophy, also because of the friendship and the camaraderie that we created for 3-4 days together. And yeah, exciting to meet the new players. And the ones that I already know, like Ashley, and looking forward for an exciting weekend.
Indeed, we are. Aiden, I'm going to come to you now. As a Diski player, getting this opportunity to play alongside some players that you've probably grown up watching, being inspired by, one that you get to see every single day at training, and Ashley Dupree, how does this opportunity feel for you, knowing that it's not anything else other than the people that have put you in this team?
First of all, I'm very happy to be here, to be sitting here. It's an opportunity itself. I'm very delighted to be part of the team. It's an opportunity for myself to showcase my talent, and I know what this platform can bring. You know, I've seen my teammates make use of it, and yeah, I'm just gonna take it as it comes and make the best of the moment.
And of course, he speaks of teammates. We saw the likes of Mfunda Vilakazi last time around, getting an opportunity to play for the All-Star team and then breaking into that Kaiser Chiefs first team. Probably 100,000 men of the match. Does that inspire you enough as a young man so that when you get out onto the field of play, you give it 110% or nothing?
Greetings to everyone. No, I think it's just an opportunity to showcase my talent, and thank you to everyone who has voted for me to be part of the team, and I'm looking forward to do my best and work hard for the team to win.
Good luck to you. Okay, Ashley, you get to go for a second time in this Carling All-Star team. Firstly, perhaps for the youngsters that get this opportunity to come in for the first time around, what would you say, other than getting onto the field of play and kicking the ball and playing and trying to win, your role as a senior experienced player is within the team?
Firstly, good morning, everyone. My advice I can give to the younger players is, I think it's a huge opportunity for them. Like Aiden said, to showcase their talent, and if you want to be in the first team in the club, so it's an opportunity for you to express yourself, and just to go out there and enjoy the competition. So yeah, I think for me it's a good opportunity for the youngsters who can showcase the talent and show what they can do to be in the first team. So yeah, it's a good opportunity.
Are you happy to be back?
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy that it's my second time. I know I would win for the first time. So for me, it's to be there for the younger players to encourage them, to realize them. So for me, to be back, it's another opportunity to showcase my talent.
The defending champions of the Carling Cup, Coach Jose. Your opponents on the day, Makesi FC, a team that you've had experience with in the Carling knockout, you get a second opportunity because I think a lot of us watched that game between Orlando Pirates and Makesi in the round of 16, and it felt like Pirates just needed 5 more minutes on the field and possibly could have equalized in that game and could have taken it all the way, possibly to a penalty shootout even. You get a second chance to go up against Clinton Larson. How are you looking to approach this game?
I think it's a different thing. It's true. It's personally the team that eliminate us from this competition early. We just arrived 45 minutes late in the game. It was a difficult day, a strange one, and I don't see the opportunity now like a kind of a revenge. We're gonna have our own on the 29th, but this Saturday it's an opportunity, especially for the guys to offer a good show, understanding that Magesi is a good definition of the world team. It's a tough team to play against, but yeah, I'm happy to represent these guys, these boys on Saturday, to give them the right space and the right platform to showcase their talent and their skills, and especially I think it's a day to, more than anything else, to entertain the people who's going to come to the stadium and is going to follow us at home, and that's the main thing.
You speak about looking forward to leading the players and the youngsters. Today will be your first day in camp. What are you expecting out in camp today? What do you have planned for your team?
Nothing much. It's like I said, it's an opportunity for them to know each other, to as quick as possible to try to understand each other on the football field, to create a good atmosphere, a good environment, to make sure that on Saturday, obviously it's not possible to create a team in 2 days, but at least to create that atmosphere around the players and the coaching staff as well, to make sure that on Saturday we are on the same page and we can play good football.
Ashley, you were led by Coach Jose last time around. How was that for you getting into camp? He says you guys don't have a lot of time. You had 2-3 days to prepare. How was that, just getting those few days to get together as a team, to build that chemistry, get onto the field and play against the Stellenbosch FC side and be able to be victorious?
I think because last time it wasn't very difficult to be around other
Because
players.
you know Stellenbosch. You knew what we need to do on the field of play.
Yeah, no, definitely. But I think this few days we will have a lot of time to get to know each other, and especially when we go on the field and play on the training field and be around each other, and even where we're gonna stay. So I think it's a huge opportunity, and I think the chemistry will I think quickly when we stay together, when we eat together in the hotel. So for me, the second time being with the coach, it's very good, and I know he understands the players very well. So it's going to be a nice game on the weekend. I think the players will also be they know how they play. They've been watching each other play, so it's not going to be that difficult.
Aiden, you look at that starting 11, we've all had an opportunity to see it. We've got 4 Kaizer Chiefs players there, 4 Pirates players there, 3 Mamelodi Sundowns players in that starting 11. What do you make of the team that you're going to be stepping out on the field with in terms of that starting 11? I know you said something to me before we started here today, but you're feeling pretty confident about the starting 11.
Yeah, no, I had a look at the final starting XI and I feel pretty confident, very confident actually. It's a group of players that, not to say we know each other, but we know what we're capable of. So it's just a matter of just gelling, the team together as one and performing on the weekend and getting the result.
And we know all the pressures that you have to live up to, the pressure of expectation. But that 100,000 Rand, what are your thoughts on that man of the match, 100,000 Rand? You're going to be going out there to not only audition to get a regular start in the first team, but also to make a mark and probably dent Chipezeze's record.
Eish, about that, I mean, it's in the back of my head, but I focus on performance.
And for you, Khumulimo, when you look at the players you're going to get an opportunity to play with, not just from the starting 11, but also looking at the rest of the 23-player squad.
Yeah, I could say there's a lot of quality players there, So for me as a young player, I think it's an opportunity to gain experience from the older guys. And so to just work hard, do my best, and make sure that we get the result on the weekend.
And I know you're a Sundowns player. But is there anyone there on that 23 list that you've always said, I want to know Umnand, realize Ebola, and that you've always wanted to play with?
Yeah, it's obvious, as a young player, to see this player, really obvious, to see him playing in School of Excellence, play against him in the School of Excellence. So I could say that he's doing well, and maybe he's a player that I would like to play with. So
Our captain number 2000. I love that. Coach, finally, as I wrap up with you, just in terms of what we can look forward to and expect out on the field of play, you are the defending champions of the Carling Cup. You went out there, solid victory last time around, and we saw your goalkeeper at that time getting the man of the match. This time around, what can we expect from you? Because you even have a goalkeeper that is actually a Pirates player starting for you in that 11.
I just hope that we can offer a good show, honestly, and people is coming to the stadium to have the opportunity to see goal chances and goals. It's a scoring game. We hope to score more goals than the opponent, and like I said, make sure that the game is played in both sides, in both goals, that our goalkeepers are having actions enough, and that's the main objective of this type of games, in my opinion, to offer a good show, to give the players the opportunity and the platform to show the players that they are, and that's it. Hopefully we can really entertain the people this time.
All right, actually, you're itching to score. We've seen that pace. Not many people can keep up with that pace, but itching to get one past Chipezeze there?
Yeah, no, as a striker, you want to score each and every game. So I think going into this weekend is to bounce back. That's the aim.
All right, and you're comfortable with the other players you've got with you out there in attack?
Yeah, no, it's an opportunity to play with different players, and so I'm excited about it.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, your Carling All-Star team as well as coach, 3 representatives from the players. We do have a roaming mic that we'll send around. Please, if you do have any questions for the coach or any one of the 3 players, now is your opportunity. I remind you once again, please restrict these questions to the Carling Cup. There's a question there at the back. If you can just introduce yourself, let us know where you're from, the media house or publication, and then ask your question.
Morning everyone, Chaga here from Soccer Beat. Asking a question, we have a show called Fans Beat, and we ask the fans to submit questions. And there were lots of Pirates questions, and this one goes to the coach. What can you say about Mbekeleni Mbokazi? You've seen him for the DDC and under 20s. Now he's going to be playing, and he's promoted to your initial squad at Pirates. What can we expect from this player, and what are you expecting to see him do this weekend?
An interesting prospect. Is a difficult player to find. Left foot center backs. There's no many strong, competitive, good character, willing to learn, a coachable player so far. So yeah, like for everybody else on Saturday, an opportunity to confirm what I'm saying or to prove me wrong, maybe. Let's see. But yeah, I don't really like to talk so much as an individual, as you know. But doing an exception, again, he will show the player that he is on Saturday for sure.
Thank you so much for that question. Do we have any other questions on the floor? We've got one here in front.
Ronaldo from SABC Sports. With the 2 days that you have in your approach, what do you prioritize? Win at all costs, or a bit of fun, considering that it's players from different teams that are coming together?
Just try to put them on the same page in terms of basically and generally the type of football that we are going to play on Saturday. Understanding that obviously 2 training sessions is not enough to have everything under control, but giving them for sure the confidence to play their football, to try to create the proper associations on the field, and yeah, make sure that as much as possible we look like a football team, not only like a group of players.
Mandla Sasa from Tanzania. Question now is for you, from Mutwan. Message yakho to other youngsters, you know, emakasi abafuna ukubona one day bala uhleli khona ungathini kubo nje just ukubakhuthaza ukuthi bangagive up like
What I could say is that, you know, it's every young man's dream to be in such a platform in space. So they just gotta keep on working and stay dedicated, you know, whatever they do. And every single game that they play, they must do their best, because you never know who's watching. And every single game, every single training session is an opportunity to improve and learn. So we must just keep on working hard, believe in God. And that's all.
Any more questions from the floor? One more here. I will take that as our last question from the floor. Thank you. We take it that's from another fan.
Yeah, we have to do the service to the fans. They don't get the chance to be here. This is from Chiefs, Tabile, to Ashley. Playing for a club with so much pressure. And now your cousin, I didn't know this. Your cousin Van Rooyen is at Orlando Pirates. But he's not going to be here. What's your conversation like with Dino nowadays?
Yeah, no, Dino's my cousin. I think we grew up together, stay together, play local together. So we know each other. We know what we wanted as kids. I think I've always wanted to play for Chiefs. You always wanted to play for Pirates. Both of our dreams came through. So nowadays we just encourage each other. We are there for each other, encourage each other, push each other. So there's nothing else around me and Dino. So we're just there for each other at the moment.
You didn't know that? Oh, okay. Sorry, I will take one last one. Can we get the mic to come forward here? To Velile. Yeah, how many questions can I take? One more, 2 more? Okay. Okay, we'll get another opportunity for the one-on-ones with questions. So we'll wrap up with you, Feza.
Oh, I didn't know that was one-on-one. I would have reserved for one-on-one.
No, give it to us. We like the
Is
juice.
the coach available for one-on-one?
Yes, but he's only speaking Kali Cup.
No, Kali Cup, no problem. Content is not an issue. Coach, I just want to talk about you being voted again for the second year as the coach of this All-Star team. What does it say to you about not just your popularity, but also how you are even seen, even by the opposite fans, the impact that you have? You're coming into a continent and a country for the first time. You don't know what to expect. Reflecting now, being here, what does it say just to be here? And maybe another question I would ask you in the one-on-one.
Thank you for letting me know. I'm grateful, like I said before, to be here. I try to do my job as good as I can, working for Orlando Pirates. I try to gain the respect of each and everyone around, trying to be the person who I am. And yeah, so happy to be selected one more time. I think is when the people is voting you, the mandate is clear to try to do your best during the time that we're going to be involved in this short-term project, let's say. So yeah, trying to be at the level that everybody expects in terms of football. And like I said, even though this is a short-term project, once we are there on the field, all of us players, coaches, we want to win, and we're going to do everything in order to make it possible for them.
Thank you so much, Bezat. Coach, just to wrap up, we know how much you love the youngsters. We've seen you give some youngsters a go out at Orlando Pirates. We now get to watch Coco Milan football. But just from your point of view, the Carling Cup and the opportunity that Carling Black Label then gives you as a coach to work with young up-and-coming players and ensuring that they do get this level of representation in a cup of this magnitude.
Definitely, I think we have a good experience 1 year ago where players like Jabu, Vilagazzi, Zabalada, they have an opportunity to, and some others as well, but maybe those three were the ones who attract more attention from the fans. It was nice to see them in an environment like that in a final against a tough opponent. The way the boys handled that pressure, that moment, and they managed to show the players that they are. And right now they're starting also their professional football careers, let's say. In the BSL, many of them, and I'm sure that after this game there's going to be names on the table that probably are not there right now. So yeah, it's football is something that never stops. We are always having the opportunity to see new talents, and Saturday is going to be an opportunity for that, I'm sure.
Indeed, thank you so much to Coach as well as the three players joining us here this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of our 2024 Carling Cup Match Day update. We are going to now get a photo opportunity with the coach as well as the players. We will then move on into our one-on-one. But just a reminder, tickets are available at Ticket Pro, your nearest Ticket Pro outlet for the final on the 21st of December. We are still hands in as champion fans. Between Mike Casey and the All-Star team, who scores the first goal and win, and finally, of course, 100,000 Rand up for grabs for the Carling Cup Man of the Match. Thank you so much. You've been absolutely amazing. Please don't rush off. You also join us for a bite once you're done with your one-on-ones. Have a good afternoon.